I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a yummy gummy.
Hey, this is Chin's Network, and we're here to tell you 10 tips about the chinchillas. So, tip 1, never feed veggies.
You can never feed veggies because he will not digest very well if he eats too much of it, and he'll start having diarrhea and everything.
Tip 2, never let chinchillas chew on plastic.
If you let your chinchilla chew on plastic, then he could probably die from it, because as you can see, my chinchilla's been chewing on that piece of plastic, and it's very, very bad for him, because if he digests it, he could get poisoned, and that's why you should never feed your chinchilla plastic.
Tip 3, interacting.
You have to always interact with the chinchilla, because if you don't, then he'll start, maybe if you're trying to get him, he'll start biting you, or if you try to do anything, he won't know you anymore, and he'll be mean for the rest of the time you have him.
Tip 4, make sure no water drips on the chinchilla.
You can't have any water, do you see mine is sideways so it doesn't drip, because if it drips, then he could get a really, really bad disease if any water goes on him, or if too much water drips and anything happens to him. And
Tip 5, always have Timothy hay.
You always have to have Timothy hay for him, because when he eats, then he comes and eats the Timothy hay, because it helps him digest very, very well.
Tip 6, always take your chinchilla to vet every 5 months.
You have to take your chinchilla to a vet because he needs to get checked up and be noticed of what's wrong with him.
Tip 7, never buy pine bedding.
You can never buy pine bedding. As you can see, the bedding I have, Petco, it's really, really good for him, and he won't sneeze like pine bedding, because if you have pine bedding, he'll start sneezing and he could get sick from that, and that's why you shouldn't have bedding like that.
Tip 8, always have a run wheel.
You always have to have a run wheel. I don't right now have a run wheel, but I have that small slide, and that he goes up and down all the time. But I am going to get a running wheel for him, maybe tomorrow.
Tip 9, be active with the pet.
You always have to be active with him, because if you don't, he'll start biting, he won't like you, and as you could it's like the other tips, you just have to be active all the time and notice him.
Tip 10, don't squeeze hard or else will tend to attack. A chinchilla's bones are the size of a toothpick.
A chinchilla, when you carry him, you have to be very, very fragile, because his bones are the size of a toothpick, and if you hold him too hard or too far away from your body, he'll try to jump off, and he could break his ribs. His ribs are really, really fragile, and that's why.
And that is it for the 10 tips about chinchillas. Hope we'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh, I'm a gummy